Hey guys, we gotta be really quiet because we are backstage today at UNM's Rhodey Theater checking out a tech rehearsal for our town. So every week we talk to different theater artists about their show as they're getting ready to open it, but we never take you backstage to see what it's like. So we're gonna check in with some of the cast, some of the crew, and the director to find out what goes into making Our Town. Come on. Our Town was first performed in 1938, penned by one of America's greatest playwrights, Thornton Wilder. It tells the story of the fictional town of Grover's Corners at the start of the 20th century.
It is a play that I feel like adapts to whatever community you produce it in, and I figured it was a play that would allow us to reflect the diversity of the community here in Albuquerque and the diversity of the theater department as well.
Director Gregory Moss has assembled a large and diverse group of talent to bring the Pulitzer Prize-winning script to life. The play was revolutionary in 1938, with Wilder addressing the audience directly through the character of the stage manager, an entity who bridges the gap between fiction and reality.
The character of the stage manager who, does that interface. But then also, like, each of those individual characters has their backstory, their history, and I feel like grounding myself in those things helps me to make a definite change.
You've got no business playing baseball on Main Street. Awfully sorry, Mrs. Forrest.
The stage manager introduces us to the inhabitants of Grover's Corners, including George Gibbs and Emily Webb, the young lovers whose lives we follow throughout the play.
So I play George. He is a teenager who is in the first act of the play, about halfway through his career at high school, second act towards the end, and then afterwards. We see a good chunk of his life, mostly as a young male, and then a little older for a brief moment.
I love Emily because she's sort of this bright ball of energy and enthusiasm in this kind of sleepy town, and that's really fun to play. And she also experiences all these milestones that every girl, like, universally wants to experience. She grows up, she falls in love, and she gets married, and that's really interesting to play also.
The young actors are required to play a wide range of age and backgrounds, including mothers, fathers, and the elderly. As actor Kimberly Carlucci says, portraying the character of George's mother is giving her a chance to connect with role models from her own life.
I also find it easier to connect to a character like that just because I've had so many motherly figures in my life, especially like with my mom and my grandma. They're very helpful, and I've played mothers before, so it's really easy to connect, more so than a younger person, I guess you could say.
While the plot of Our Town moves through nearly 20 years in 3 acts, in the end, Wilder and the UNM cast and crew feel that the incidental, mundane moments are the ones that can be most precious to a life full of memories.
I think it's an attention to the present moment and life as it's lived moment to moment. We move so automatically through life in many ways, and I think the play is asking us to pay more special attention to each other, even for a moment.
So for more information on Our Town, which opens tonight at UNM's Rhodey Theater, head over to casa.com.